I'm Ray Luna. Welcome to my channel. For today's reading, we're continuing July messages, but instead of love, this time it's for money and career. So for group number 1, we have persistence and the stone amethyst. For group number 2, we have health and fluorite. For group number 3, we have life purpose and lepidolite. And for group number 4, we have unfulfilled and celestite. So take your time and pause the video if needed. And when you have decided on a card and on a crystal, head to the description and click on the correlating timestamp to receive your reading. Hello, group number 1. So you chose Amethyst. And with your cards here, we have persistence, media, and options. So what I see here for July is that for money and career, you guys are going to have to be persistent in whatever it is you're doing. So if things do not go your way, this is a message from the universe saying, do not give up. There is still hope and there are still ways to push through. Like, for instance, let's say you're at a job and maybe you have to work a little bit harder. Maybe you have to learn a new skill to do a task you're assigned. Or if you have your own business, maybe you have to learn how to do more with money management, learning how to order inventory at a certain time. There's something here that you're going to have to learn that's new in July that's going to require you to put more effort in. But do not feel hopeless or don't feel this is too difficult. Anything that you're going to have to work on in July is meant for you to work on, and you're going to easily be able to overcome any difficulty you have. It just might take a little bit more effort, a little bit more persistence, but don't think that you don't have options here. And with the options card, I'm seeing that you could have a wide variety of options and this could overwhelm you in July. So this is saying to focus and hone in on one skill, one area, one task, one goal you have, and put all your energy into that one area, because that's going to help you feel a little bit more grounded and less overwhelmed in July. I also see here with media, you guys could be making money or have something to do with media careers. So for instance, for some of you guys, let's say you have a social media following or you have a YouTube channel. Maybe your numbers aren't doing so well, or your subscribers don't like the content you're making, or at least it seems that way based on the numbers. This is saying to continue working on that goal with social media, YouTube, whatever it is. With media, books, like maybe you wrote a book and you're trying to sell it and the numbers aren't that good. This is saying to keep continuing to push whatever this media you guys are working on. This is going to be different for each and every one of you. But whatever this is, keep pushing on it, keep persisting with it, keep trying, because it's going to lead to more options opening up for you. It might not be successful at first, but it's something if you keep working on, you keep tinkering with it every day, every week, every month, not just this July, but afterwards, it's something that's going to build up. You might not be seeing the success you want right now, but you eventually will. Like, I also see this too, like with media, this makes me think of like marketing, modeling. There's a wide variety of careers media can apply to. So whatever this is, you guys, you're just meant to keep pushing with it, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be successful if you don't see that now. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards for you guys and see what else comes through. Okay, with these cards, we have the 5 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the 6 of Swords. So what I see here with the 5 of Wands and that persistence card is that in July, you might need to be more persistent with money and career matters because you could have an increased competition. So with that modeling example, let's say you are trying to compete to get some gig and then someone else is too. They could get that over you, but that doesn't mean you're not going to have another chance or more chances here. It's just that when you guys are working on your goals, your passions related to money and career, you might have to work a little bit harder or it might be delayed a bit. But with the Knight of Swords here, this is saying that you're going to overcome those obstacles, because that's what this card means, overcoming challenges. But it doesn't mean there is an absence of challenge. You're still going to have that challenge before you overcome it. There's still going to be a little bit more work, a little bit more like fighting with other people in a way, trying to win over other people for a role or a position. But that doesn't mean it's not going to happen for you guys. It's just going to be a little bit more delayed. I also see this too with options and the Five of Wands appearing. By having this opportunity or something delayed and you needing to work a little bit more, something else could open up later on. And this is past July. Something else could open up later on that's going to allow you to have growth towards something greater. And with the Page of Wands, this is making me think of you overcoming obstacles creatively. You're overcoming obstacles creatively, and you might need to think of a way to stand out and differentiate yourself. So let's say you have your own business. This could mean you have competitors popping up and maybe they're doing something better than you, or you're perceiving it that way. This could mean you needing to brainstorm and do things a little bit differently than them so you can move towards that positive growth. I also see this too with this creative problem solving you're going to have. This is something that could make you stand out and give you that success later on, moving you towards something better with the Six of Swords here as well. I hope that makes sense, but this delay is going to be something that is opening you up to have a better chance to stand out later on. It's a challenge that's going to benefit you. So I'm going to put down my last two cards for you guys and see what else wants to come through. Okay, with these cards here, we have Happy, Happy, and Fork in the Road. So I also see here with Fork in the Road, options. Some of you guys might need to make a choice to move on from something relating to your career or money. So if you guys are currently working in a job you're not passionate about and you're persistently putting up with it, this could be a message for you guys to move on. With the Six of Swords, we see that as well, like moving on, fork in the road, choosing something better. But if you are working on something you're passionate about, like your dream that you want to really achieve, this could mean taking the road less traveled by, having a little bit more of that challenge, which is what I already said, so I won't elaborate on that. But this could talk about just needing to put a little bit more effort and not to give up, because it is a path to your happiness. But even if it's a path to your happiness, there still could be a little struggle there and a little bit of moments where you have difficulty towards working towards that happiness that you want to achieve. But with Happy, Happy, regardless of the situation that you're in, whether you want to move on from that job you have to keep being persistent with, or you're feeling maybe a little tired because you have to keep pushing and moving towards your dream, whichever one it is, I definitely see more happiness for you guys, more fulfillment, eventually being recognized and being seen for the work and effort you are putting in. And if someone else isn't noticing it, I'm noticing it in this reading right now. So you guys are doing an awesome job. And other than me, the universe is also recognizing this with this card appearing. They're saying that your efforts will be rewarded, but you have to keep on going. And I know that's kind of an annoying message to get sometimes, but that is really what I'm picking up here. Don't let losing out on something, a role, a position, this could even be like a promotion for some of you guys. Don't let this stop you from achieving. Don't let it hit your self-esteem and make you think you can't choose something else or move towards something better, because there's definitely something better coming. You guys just need to be a little bit more persistent and a little bit more hopeful and see that if something doesn't work out for you, it's not rejection, it's redirection, moving you towards something that you're actually going to be happy with. So that was your reading, group number 1. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. If you did like it, consider liking the video and subscribing if you haven't yet. And I hope to see you guys in another reading. Bye. Hello, group number 2. So with your cards here, we have health, transporter, and promoter. So what I see here is that with health and transporter, I definitely see movement with your career and money. I feel that with money, you guys are going to have healthy growth, increase in money, increase in finances, maybe generating ideas that will eventually lead you to having more money. I also see here too that travel could be involved. Some of you guys might have to meet up with someone in July related to career and money. This could also be making an appointment with a financial advisor. That could be something that's beneficial for you, or that's something you're already doing. I also see here, if you guys work in the health field, that you could be consider making a switch because it could be stressful for you. So for some of you guys, when I see health and transporter, this makes me think of traveling nurses or doing something with health and safety that is involving movement or a lot of work. So this could be a stressful job for you guys. I also see this too as an EMT. So if you guys work in any of these fields already, I do see that July could be a little bit stressful for you, even if your money's good. So just make sure you're paying attention to your own health in relation to career and money. Make sure you're taking care of your needs. Make sure your head's on your shoulders and that you're able to maintain everything. And if you need a break and there's one available, make sure you're taking that. So if you guys don't work in a health field, this is a message saying your health could be related to your job and finances in July. So this is for everyone. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're going to the doctor if you need a checkup. Make sure that you're taking care of your health. You're not pushing yourself too hard and overworking. That's a message that's strongly coming through. But for others of you guys, overall, I feel like there's going to be a lot of movement and changes with your career and money. But it does seem to be positive, and it seems to be changes that are going to allow you to be a little bit more open, a little bit more flexible with that transporter card. It makes me think of having a little bit more freedom and movement in the way that you want. With promoter, I can see you guys being able to promote what is making you feel more comfortable, having your ideas, like let's say you're thinking of, I want to go on a vacation. Instead of just saying that, you're going to be promoting your own ideas. Like you're going to be your own best friend right now in July. Like you're going to not just say things that you want to do with career and money. You're actually going to take initiative on that with promoter. You're promoting your ideas, promoting your own well-being. And even if you're spending money, let's say it's vacation because transporter is picking up. Maybe there's a vacation that's going to be good for your health because you're taking a break, but it might cost a little bit of money. Your money is going to be doing good regardless. So taking that vacation is going to allow you a break. That's going to make you feel a lot better and come back to that job more rejuvenated so you can take on more work. There's some type of message here like that I'm picking up on. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards for you guys and see what else comes through. Okay, with these cards here, I have the Hierophant, the Devil, Justice, and the Five of Swords. So what I'm picking up here, this is a very interesting combination here. The Hierophant, the Devil, and then right after Justice. So these are 3 major arcana cards, and I feel like they're just very interesting to appear here because they represent opposites. So like the Hierophant kind of makes me think of light, even like God, the universe type of thing. And then the Devil kind of makes me think of sometimes darker tendencies, darker things, or even like hell in a way, not to scare anyone. Like that's just what I'm picking up here, that dual message. But what I see here is that there could be some situation with your career and money that's finally being cleared out. There's more of a balance now. That's why that transporter card's coming up. Movement, change, getting what you deserve. So if someone has wronged you in finances, a job, or another person, like maybe someone has stolen from you, with the Five of Swords here appearing as well, that can talk about people stealing from you. It has appeared for me when someone has stolen from me. So If someone is stealing from you, a job has stolen from you, your money, your health even, like causing you so much stress, there's going to be justice for you, and this is going to balance out. So you're able to take care of yourself more. You're able to see justice with the person stealing from you, getting some karma. So with the devil, it makes me think that person could be struggling with something as a result of taking from you, struggling from behaving unethically. That person's going to receive their karma with justice, and they could be revealed and be shamed for it. They could just have personal struggles exacerbated because of their own bad behavior. And this isn't to say this person couldn't change, but because they're not changing, you're going to be able to see that they're getting their karma and you're getting justice for how they have wronged you. And if this is a company, this could mean they're getting a lawsuit against them, and whoever has sued them is going to win, or you getting a settlement in some way. There's something here with the balance returning to your favor with the Hierophant and the Devil. This is a very strong combination. I also see this too for those of you struggling with money and career because you have an addiction to either drugs or alcohol or bad behaviors that negatively affect your life other than those things. This is saying you could get a balance back and you could take your power back and overcome those struggles. And that's something that's very difficult to do, or maybe people don't understand why you went through those things or why you struggled with those things, but they don't matter. You're releasing those chains on you and overcoming them to have a healthier life. And that's why that health card also could appear. You're improving your own health because you're leaving those addictions behind. So congratulations for those of you that are struggling with that. I'm very proud of you, because that is something that's very hard to do, and people, they just sweep it to the side and act like it's nothing, but it is something. So I'm really proud of you guys here. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards and get final messages. Okay, with these cards, we have round and round and blessed. So what I see here is that if there are any negative habits with that round and round card, I definitely see you guys breaking a cycle or something that keeps repeating that's negatively affecting your money, your career. You're definitely breaking out of that. This also could be breaking the cycle and challenging authority. So if a company or a person has harmed you and is affecting your health, I see you guys breaking out of that cycle and being able to take your own power back, not accepting negative treatment. And with the person or company who have stolen from you, I also see you guys breaking through that and getting your justice. And with blessed, I see this as you guys getting some sort of unexpected reward or unexpected blessing from the universe that's going to make your life a little bit happier in July. So as I said, I sense that your money and career will do good. Even though there's change, you're definitely going to have money to do things. Like if you need a break and take a vacation, I can see you guys having money to do that. I see you guys breaking through negative habits that are affecting your job and money. People who have wronged you, that's correcting. So this seems to be a lot of blessings and movement in your job. That's the blessing. There's changes that are much needed for your job and money that are going to be coming to you. But I also feel with this blessed card, you could maybe receive some type of unexpected money, some type of unexpected check in the mail, unexpected reduction in price on something. Something's going to go your way that's going to make it a little easier. And that could also be why you're breaking through these cycles. It's just increasing your hope and making you feel a little bit more optimistic about things, which is leading you to challenge issues in your own life. So that was your reading group number 2. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. If you did like it, consider liking the video and subscribing. And I hope to see you guys in another one. Bye. Hello, group number 3. With your cards here, we have life, purpose, growth, and peacemaker. So what I see for your career and money in July is that there's going to be a lot of progress towards things you're passionate about. So if you're in a job that you're very passionate about, I can see you making more money at this job, or you're making progress on your own business, something you're passionate about, you're going to see doing very well. And this is something that's going to give you emotional happiness, not just more money. You're going to look at your progress and feel like you can smile, you can laugh. You're going to be feeling very good about your own efforts and your own progress towards those goals. I also see here, let's say in July something negative happens, like if you were to lose a job or your job's not going well, whatever is happening negatively is redirecting you to move towards your life purpose and receive more money and more financial support by moving you towards your life purpose. So those are two different messages there. But this is the scenario I'm seeing for you guys in July. There's a lot of movement towards what you're supposed to do, what you're feeling called to do, and it's going to go well. And I also see here with Peacemaker, whatever happens, you guys are going to be feeling detached. You're going to be able to make decisions without feeling too emotionally burdened by them. And I feel like this is why you could have growth in July as well. You're not going to be so anxious or so nervous about taking risk. You're going to be like, whichever way the wind blows, however you roll the dice, whatever number appears, you're going to be like, okay, this is meant to happen. This is pushing me towards something that's going to give me more money. Like, you're not worrying. You're just approaching everything with a very detached and optimistic mindset. And I feel like this is why you're going to be experiencing success in relation to your career and money. And like I said, even if something negative happened where you were to lose a job or be directed to a different job, this is meant to happen for you so you can have more money, so you can have a little bit more progress toward what you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime. But that's just an example. I'm not saying you guys are going to be losing a job or anything. I think most people here are going to be making progress with whatever they're doing right now. But let me put down my next set of cards for you guys and see what else wants to come through. Okay, with these cards here, we have the King of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Star. So what I see here is with the two kings, I'm thinking that you guys are going to have more control over your money and finances, or you're choosing something here that's going to be more towards your life purpose. Let's say you're doing something that you're not happy with here. I feel like this is mixed for some of you guys. This is something you're doing you like, and then for some of you guys, it's not, like 50-50 here. For those of you who aren't happy, I feel like this is asking you to make a choice. Like, if you have the opportunity appearing with the Ace of Wands, do you want to take that chance and try to work towards something more fulfilling for you? Or do you want to continue doing with what you're doing, even if it's not making you happy? I feel like some of you guys have to make the choice to take a chance on your dream, your goal, and keep working on it. And for those of you who are happy, this is saying to continue, because you're going to have an opportunity with the Ace of Wands that's going to give you more creative control of that life purpose, of that dream. With two kings here, there's emotional and then financial stability with this opportunity that's coming for you in July, with your life purpose, your passion. And you guys need to be mindful and optimistic, which I feel like you're definitely going to be in July, to take this opportunity so it benefits you. There's the Star here. So there is a lot of hope and rejuvenation in relation to your money and career in July. Things are going to be on an upward swing for you guys. There's going to be an opportunity to have that growth. But I do feel like this requires creativity, a choice. I also feel here that this could be being optimistic and open enough so you recognize this opportunity. For some of you guys, this opportunity could be coming from someone who is represented by the King of Pentacles. They're offering you the King of Cups. They're offering you a chance to do something with that life purpose. Or maybe if you're not working towards your life purpose now, someone's going to offer you a chance that allows you to work on it. And this is kind of fulfilling a dream or goal of yours you never thought was possible, with that Star card appearing, that hope and like that energy of like, oh, this is actually possible for me. Like, and just feeling overjoyed by that. I also see that there could be a message of choosing emotional fulfillment over having tons and tons of money. So for some of you guys, you're going to make a choice to work on that life purpose, even if it means making less money. But I see more emotional happiness, being more content with your career and money and not feeling weighed down, even if you were to make less money here. If you are, that's going to be a choice, but you're going to be happy either way. I feel that the events that happen in July for you guys are going to be kind of faded in some type of way. Like whatever happens is meant for you guys to push you more towards your life purpose. And if you've been ignoring that, I feel like it's going to unravel for you in July. Like you're going to realize like, okay, these things are happening for a reason. I'm being called to take action on this, make a choice with this. And those of you who are already following that calling, you're going to see it slowly and surely fall into place. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards for you guys and get final messages. Okay, with these cards here, we have To Be Fair, Go the Distance. So what I'm seeing with these cards is with Go the Distance, this is asking you, are you prepared in July to work towards that life purpose, work towards those goals and dreams? Because with To Be Fair, this is saying that there are times in life where you're going to be still and then you're going to be moving. There is a balance to that. So if you're going towards working towards your life purpose, there's going to be a lot of effort required and movement that is needed to push you forward. It also is going to require you to take some chances, be open to opportunities. I sense that some of you guys are going to be detached and optimistic this month. So maybe you guys have to use that energy and make sure you're being open to what you have to do to achieve those goals and dreams. So maybe some of you guys had to make a few more phone calls in July. Maybe you have to sign up for a class in July. I feel like you guys are going to be doing something different or a little bit more of an action that's pushing you towards this life purpose. I just keep hearing life purpose, life purpose. So whatever you guys are passionate about, continue to work on that. And if you're not, something's going to happen in July that's going to make you constantly be thinking about that. Like, why am I here? What am I doing? And push you to run towards the finish line, towards your life passion, your life purpose. I'm using them interchangeably because in a way that they're very much so interchangeable. There's something that's going to be happening that's going to make you take action and push you towards that. But I do think you guys are going to be on an upward trajectory. You're not quite at the finish line yet with that Go the Distance card, but you're definitely moving along the way you're supposed to. And whatever happens with your money and career, it's moving you towards your life purpose and fulfillment. So I hope you guys have solace with that message there. And that was your reading, group number 3. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. If you did like it, consider liking the video and subscribing. And I hope to see you guys in another reading. Bye. Hello, group number 4. With your cards here, we have Unfulfilled, There is Something Better, and Unreliable. So what I'm seeing for you guys with career and money messages for July is if you are feeling unfulfilled, this is a sign from the universe that there is definitely something better for you with career and money. For some of you guys, you could be unfulfilled but not able to do anything about it because your source of income is unreliable or it is not enough. So if this is happening for you guys, I feel like there will be a chance for you to find a job that is going to pay you better and offer better quality of life opportunities for you. But this might require you guys to find 5-10 minutes a day to apply to jobs. You don't have to apply You don't have to apply to a million jobs. Just apply to one a week, and that will add up. Because I feel like some of you guys don't have time, you don't have money, so this is why you're stuck in a situation. But for some of you guys, you could just be not liking this job or this situation with your money because there's not reliable hours, you're not getting paid properly. Like maybe you have to go back and complain to a manager like, hey, I didn't get paid properly for this shift I worked. Or there could just be something here, it's just not for you. And you're asking the universe like, hey, is there something better here? Because this can't be it. Sorry if you guys hear my cat in the background. She's making noise. But I feel overall there is something better for you guys. That's the main message here. That there is something, there is going to be an opportunity that this is going to change. It's not going to be this way forever. But I just want to mention, I think it's interesting how you have unfulfilled, unreliable. So this is a strong message of there's something here that has to be reversed or changed with your money and career situation in July. So I'm going to put down my next set of cards and see what else is coming. Okay, with these cards here, we have the Chariot, Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. So yeah, with the Eight of Cups, you're definitely walking away, like physically leaving a job or situation. Or I also can see this as you're mentally checking out of a situation in July. So you're kind of realizing, okay, it's time for me to do something else. It's time for me to look for something else. Having that realization in July. With the Chariot, this talks about a positive change through your own willpower, your own efforts. So maybe some of you guys know you need a different job, you have to look, but because of the economy, how annoying it is to apply and try to get a different job, you could be procrastinating and putting this off. But I would like to stress here with what I'm picking up, I feel like you guys do not want to procrastinate on that or avoid it. You want to face this head on and try to look or submit, like I said, one application a week. You don't have to do tons and tons and tons if it stresses you out. Just do a little bit of effort and it will eventually pay off. It's eventually going to have to show you some type of result here. And trust me, I know with the job situation, like there are jobs now, like even if you're accepted your application, they interview with you. There's jobs that have like 4+ interviews. It's so exhausting. So I understand that firsthand. But some of you guys need to try and apply to a different job. Don't put it off because you don't want to deal with it, because you could just be feeling that way because this job or money situation's already unfulfilling. That's why you're feeling so drained. But don't fall into that trap of getting stuck there, because if you procrastinate and wait, it could be like, not just days and months go by, a year go by, and you're still not happy there. You don't want that to happen. And I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm just saying like, you don't want to put your life off because, it's difficult because you're tired, but it's going to be worth the effort. Like you're worth the effort to finding something better. You deserve something better. Put that effort in for yourself, your kids if you have them, your family. There's definitely something better here with the Knight of Cups. So usually this can be a romantic offer or messaging, but because of the context of this reading, I can see this as you getting a different offer for a job that's giving you more fulfillment and more money with the Queen of Pentacles, being able to more independently take care of yourself here. This card always appears in my readings, the Queen of Pentacles. So like, you guys are hard workers who deserve money and deserve this money and fulfillment to take care of yourself, your kids, your situation. But you need to walk away here with the Eight of Cups, it says. Leaving this situation, you need to recognize you deserve better before you receive those better things. Do not put yourself off. Do not procrastinate because you think you don't have the skills or you're not going to find something. You definitely are. Believe in yourself, guys. So I'm going to put down my last 2 cards here and get final messages. Okay, with these cards here, we have Message in a Bottle and Mending. So what I want to say here, for some reason, I keep thinking about children, and in this Mending card, there are children. So maybe some of you guys have children and they're important. So it's like, think about your career and money and what it can do to help support your children. If you're having trouble with procrastination, being motivated to do the switches and changes you need, think about your children and how a change with that can help them. That's what the universe is saying. Thinking about how that improvement for you can help improve life for your children. I also see here with message in a bottle, this kind of makes me think of that song. It constantly just says like message in a bottle, send out an SOS. Like maybe you're sending out a help signal to the universe, and the universe is responding through me saying like, we hear you, but you need to put in effort. And even if it's a small effort, like I said, like 1 application a week, it doesn't matter if that's small or other people are doing more. This is saying work at your own pace to slowly make the changes you need if you're struggling, because any small amount will make a difference eventually, and it's better than nothing. But don't judge yourself or think you have to move the world in one day and do everything that exists. That's not what this is saying. It's saying recognize you're in that situation and take steps to change it so it can be more fulfilling. And if you need to do it at your own pace or slower than other people, that is fine. That's absolutely fine. But I do think in July you're going to be healing your relationship with your job and money with mending. You're going to be able to move past this. And I think you're going to realize you deserve better and work through things you are accepting from your job, money. Maybe you don't have a lot of money. Maybe your job isn't, your job's playing games with you. What I'm seeing here, it's like you're going to be able to recognize those wrongs and realize, hey, part of my healing is finding something better. Being in a healthier environment, having a job that is better. Obviously, it's harder to find those jobs. But if you work towards finding that better job and having something better, you're going to be in a healthier environment that allows you to heal that stress from your job that you don't like. Having that job is going to give you more money, which allows you to feel more secure, which allows you to feel safer to take breaks or stop for a moment. So this is just saying that is going to come for you, but you might need a little bit of effort here. And a lot of people are getting this message of needing to put a little bit more effort in or work a little harder. So you're not alone in this. So that was your reading group number 4. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. If you did like it, consider liking the video and subscribing if you haven't yet. And I hope to see you guys in another reading. Bye.